To be honest, you can't. As the season goes on, you're kind of changing things, thinking this, thinking that. I think Liverpool might miss out. I think Liverpool might miss out.
Are currently missing out on goal difference.
Yeah, I think what we see now is how it will finish. I'm not sure the order. I think Man United will finish third. I hope City finish second and Arsenal win the league. But the next, the fifth spot, fourth, fifth, sixth spot, that's going to change. But I genuinely
Villa have got 6 points on Chelsea and Liverpool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think they will hang in there come the end of the season, and I think Liverpool will miss out.
So why are you so confident about Chelsea?
I don't know. I just
same point. It's only goal difference with Liverpool.
Yeah, I know. I just feel like they've got more depth. They've got more players that can come in there. I think they're in better form. I think form's going to play its part. Like we spoke about that earlier on in the show. I just think that Liverpool are a bit more inconsistent than Chelsea. I mean, I don't know the stats on that, but that's just me looking with the eye test.
Okay. Well, if Liverpool do finish sixth, they won't get into the Champions League. And let's say they don't win the Champions League this season, where does that leave Arne Slot?
Then there is a big conversation. Because I genuinely think if they don't finish in the Champions League spot, then I think they will look at his job. I think they will definitely consider other managers if they're available. It has to be the right person. But if they was to keep him, I think that he would have, between the start of next season and the Christmas.
Michael, your keeper told us that it wasn't the prettiest, but you're going to take that, aren't you, and the clean sheet that came with it?
Yeah, without doubt. I think there's games when you have to do that and show different sides to the game, really. And I kind of expected, we had the first 4 games where the first, obviously, 4 wins in a row and some really good performances in there. And I kind of expected a little bit of a kind of period where we would have to find ourselves a little bit and find results and what we did it to a point at West Ham and we had to do it today, and that spirit, that sacrifice, that willingness to work for each other and as a team. I think the way we had to defend the box for the last spell of the game, everybody playing their part, and in the end a clean sheet, fantastic, and a great win for us.
The fact that you hadn't played for a while, did that affect the performance at all? It was a bit of a slog, wasn't it?
It was. It didn't really come easy for us tonight. It's a tough. I came to Everton for a long time, and when we come over here, it's always tough. And so I've never had an easy game. I've never had a game where it's all clicked. I don't think I can remember. So we expected a tough one tonight. Listen, when we played our last game is what it is, But the lads have trained really well actually, and we came in looking and feeling good about the game. It just was one of those nights for us, and it was a bit of a. We had to dig deep. It was a bit of a struggle at times, but sometimes they're the best ones to win.
You used the word click there. 3 summer signings, they all clicked, didn't they, for the goal? Yeah,
it was a great move. We know we're capable of that. I think we've got players that can do that, and if we defend as a team and we put the work in, then we always feel we got a chance. The clean sheet was just as important as the goal, but it was a fabulous goal, brilliant from Mateus, defending well, changing in the transition, and Brian picks out the pass, and for Ben it's just a really confident, strong finish, which I liked. It was fantastic, delighted for him again. He's made an impact again, and he keeps doing it.
And what kind of impact is he going to make going forward? Has he done enough for you to maybe have a think about perhaps starting him from the top?
Yeah, listen, Ben's in a good place at the moment, and we've had some really good talks about it. And patience is one thing for him, and building him and help him grow as a player and develop him as a player here. And he's patient, and he understands that. He's going to be a big player for us for a long period of time. I'm sure of that. And so we got to manage that. We got some really good forward players, and he's made a big difference for us when he's been on the pitch. But that's obviously decisions as we move forward. But the balance has been good with the forward players, so we need to continue that.
January window to see how he starts the season. But definitely, if he doesn't finish in the Champions League spot, I think they'll consider his job.
And Michael Carrick, they had to dig deep tonight, show some grit and keep a clean sheet, and that takes them up to 4th in the table. Now just 3 points behind Aston Villa. Open up a little gap, 3 points on Chelsea and Liverpool in this race for the Champions League places. Everton staying there in 9th place. Remember, top 8 still might be enough for Europe come the end of the season. Their race has got a long way to run yet. Next weekend, our Premier League action looks like this. Friday night football for the West Midlands derby between Wolves and Aston Villa, looking to get back on the winning track. Manchester City head to relegation-threatened Leeds United on Saturday night football, so strong at Elland Road. Then Super Sunday sees Manchester United return to action against Crystal Palace. It's Fulham against Spurs and Brighton Forest, all kicking off at 2 o'clock, the late game. 4:30 for Arsenal, the leaders, up against Chelsea. Third time this season he's come off the bench to score for Manchester United, and this time it's 3 points in the bag away at Everton. Senna Lomans played a vital role at the back for Manchester United as well this evening, keeping a clean sheet. In fact, his first away from home for Manchester United, and delighted to say the man himself joins us live now. Congratulations, Senna. Did your team have to work hard for that this evening?
Yeah, I think that's what it was today, more about the hard work, about the defending togetherness. We know we didn't play our best, especially the first half. It was really difficult. Yeah, and I think we have to be better on the ball. But then you can see, if you work together, if you defend well, if you don't give goals away, then we have players at top who can make the difference. One flash, one counter, and then you can score. And if you keep the 0, then you can win away in this hard game. So I'm really happy today.
Were you confident that 1 goal might be enough? Were you confident that if the attackers did their work, that you'd be able to keep them out at the other end?
Yeah, of course, I always want to be confident. I think since the manager's in as well, we've been defending really well together, actually all season almost. So we knew, yeah, if me personally and the defense give us a chance, keep the 0, then we always have a chance to win, and that was the case today. Like I said, it wasn't the prettiest one, but if you work that hard for it, sometimes it's the best one.
Hey Senna, good evening, Ed van der Sar. Congratulations with the win.